The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow. Here's away the cobwebs and sorrow. Till there's none. When I'm stuck in the day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, oh, ooh. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away.
Your help is our hope. Please, give today.
Nobody really likes to vacuum, but it's an everyday chore that I don't really take for granted anymore. I've had a heart transplant. Prior to my transplant, I couldn't even walk to my mailbox without feeling really, really tired. The heart transplant has given me my life back, but it's not just my life anymore. It's allowed me to have a son. And this is Trent. He's a handful, but a good handful. Without this heart transplant, I would actually not be around anymore.
Good job, Looky Bug.
The transplant has allowed me to be a regular mom. I'm able to take my son to the park. I'm able to push him on his bike. Anything that a young mom loves to do with her kid, I do.
You have the power to donate life. Be an organ and tissue donor. To find out how, go today to donatelife.net.
I'm John. I was blinded in a chemical explosion that left me blind for 30 years. I was given my sight back through a cornea transplant. All I had wanted was to see my children for the very first time. When they removed the bandages, I looked across the room, and sitting there was my family. I could see them.
You have the power to donate life. Be an organ and tissue donor. To find out how, go today to donatelife.net.
Hi, my name's Tyler. I'm 15 years old. When I was 11 years old, I had bone cancer, and it looked like I was going to lose my leg. Thanks to the tissue transplant, I'm a regular teenager and pretty good golfer. I do have a scar on my leg. The scars do come in handy when I'm talking to the ladies because I tell them that it's a shark bite.
You have the power to donate life. Be an organ and tissue donor. To find out how, go today to donatelife.net.
How far would you go to help someone? Would you go to the end of your driveway? Would you cross a street? Would you cross an ocean? to a place 6,000 miles from home? And how long would you go? Would you go for a week? A month? A year? Would you go for 2 years? Would you go if you could use your knowledge to teach someone, and in the process, maybe learn something yourself? Life is calling. How far will you go? Peace Corps. How far would you go to help someone? Would you go to the end of your driveway? Would you cross a street? Would you cross an ocean? Would you go if you could use your knowledge to teach someone, and in the process, maybe learn something yourself? Life is calling. How far will you go? Peace Corps.
E-File. Get receipt confirmation and a quicker refund. Log on or tell your tax preparer to e-file for you and join the 53 million e-filers who consider it done. E-File. Get receipt confirmation and a quicker refund. Log on or tell your tax preparer to e-file for you and join the 53 million e-filers who consider it done.
Do something powerful. Support the Breast Cancer Research Foundation and knock out breast cancer. We're funding research to find prevention and a cure in our lifetime. In our 10th anniversary year, we have the power of 10 working for us. The Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Just give us the power. Together we can knock out breast cancer for good.
For the people in our armed forces, it's a time of sacrifice, a time of duty. That's why we've joined together to form the Armed Forces Relief Trust to help military families cope with financial and medical emergencies at home. The 4 military aid societies gave millions last year to cover unexpected medical expenses, child care, and more. But with so many overseas, the need is greater than ever. They're serving us. Let's serve them in return.
Once it was silent, but the spirit of America made liberty ring. And once it was weak, but the spirit of America made hope stand tall. And if our spirit can do all this, imagine what we can do for all Americans in poverty. We can let liberty ring for millions of kids in need. We can let freedom stand for every family working for independence. Poverty in America, we can end it, and everyone can help. Learn how at povertyusa.org.
We are in our 7th year at Cristo Rey Jesuit High School. It arose from the desire of the Jesuits in the Chicago province to serve the Hispanic community here in Chicago. One of the things that's unique about this school is that our kids work 5 days a month at offices in downtown Chicago to pay for their education. That idea originated here. We got telephone calls the first day from the companies thanking us for sending us those kids to their companies. The companies feel good about themselves. 95% of our kids are the first ones in their families to finish high school, and 87% of our graduates are in college right now. This project attracts wonderful, wonderful, enthusiastic, idealistic people. They have to have the desire to kind of reach for the stars. No one believed that it would be as successful as it is. Well, it's obviously caught on, and we're very, very excited about it.
My name is Sister Mary Claudina, and I run a home for abandoned children. I want to take care of children who have no parents, because luckily I come from a very loving family. There are 8 of us. We learn to care for each other, to love each other, to fight among each other, just to be a family. And I think that's what I learned from home, and I wanted to share that with children who do not have that opportunity.
What will it take to warn you about the danger of radon gas? It's a threat in 1 out of every 15 homes. You can't see it, smell it, or taste it. So, many lung cancer victims never knew about this risk. A simple home test might have warned them. Don't ignore it. Protect your family and test your home today. Call 1-800-SOS-RADON. Homes with high radon levels can be fixed.
Community water fluoridation is a valuable asset to your oral health. Studies have shown that fluoride in water lowers tooth decay. It is a safe and effective method of prevention that benefits people of all ages and incomes. The cost of water fluoridation is roughly 72 cents per person per year. When you compare that to the cost of dental work, such as fillings or root canals, the cost is minuscule. Not to mention that people with healthy teeth have fewer absences from work and school. Community water fluoridation was named one of the 10 greatest public health achievements in the 20th century by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Now, thanks to community water fluoridation, more people are keeping their natural teeth longer than ever before. For the ADA Dental Minute, I'm Dr. Maria Lopez Howell.